Ladies and gentlemen, the draw has not been kind to us. Champions League draw, quarterfinal draw, semi-final draw has not been kind to us. But you know what? I say F the draw. We take them all on. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Back again on the other side of the coin. Welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, Real Madrid versus Chelsea. That's who we've drawn. Real Madrid once again, man. We just can't seem to get away from these brothers. Keep drawing them on a regular basis, and they keep slaying the English teams as well. They just took care of Liverpool before us. Now they've got us. Last season they had Man City as well, and they had Liverpool in the final. But you know what? I'm somewhat confident. I'm not even going to lie. I know this is going to be a difficult task. This is not going to be easy. I like the fact that we've got the second leg at Stamford Bridge. So let's bring the energy. Let's bring the power. Let's bring the passion and desire. Let's get at them. Look, this won't be easy. This isn't like, a couple of seasons back when we won. And I completely felt at that point that Real Madrid team was probably getting a bit to the older side and just getting run down. And I felt full belief that we were gonna do the trick, and we did. We absolutely outran them. And tactically, we were fantastic as well. Last season, it was 50-50, man. We had them on the ropes right at the end. They snuck it away from us from quality players like Luka Modric and obviously Benzema and Vinicius Jr. But look, I know they're much better now. I know their midfield in the likes of Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Valverde. Obviously, don't forget Toni Kroos and Modric. Vinicius Jr. is just getting better and better. But I feel we can do it. I feel like pound for pound, our team, when you look on paper, once, completely, hopefully no injuries and everyone is ready to go. You look at our wing backs, Reece James, Ben Chilwell. You look at our midfield, Enzo Fernandez, hopefully Kante. This is what we've been waiting for. Hopefully we absolutely unleash him against Real Madrid. These are crunch moments now coming up. Only a few more games left till the end of the season. So it's perfect time for Kante to come back. Hopefully no more injuries and he can get back into some sort of form against Real Madrid. A couple of games before that, leading up to that Real Madrid game at Bernabeu. Up front, Felix, Sterling, Kai Havertz hopefully continues on with a good form. And I feel, and the backline, strong backline. Look, I feel there's a chance, there's a hope. If we can somehow manage to get something out of the Bernabeu, keep it respectable, if we can just keep it at a draw, I don't know, 0-0, 1-1, whatever the case is, take it to Stamford Bridge and really go at them. Look, it's not going to be easy. Benzema, very, very smart operator. Vinicius Jr., but I'm hopeful Reece James can do the trick on Vinicius Jr. again. Vinicius Jr. said one of his toughest opponent, if not the toughest opponent for him, is Reece James. It's not going to be like Trent Alexander-Arnold where he just dribble past for fun. It's not going to be like that. And if he does, then there's Wesley Fofana as well. I'm tantalizingly waiting for this. But if we do go past Real Madrid, let's just say for argument's sake, then there is one of Man City or Bayern Munich waiting for us. So look, the route to final is not easy. On the other side, Napoli, they've got a nice clean way through to the final. If they don't reach the final, Napoli, I'll be very, very shocked. I think Napoli's got AC Milan up next, and then the winner of Inter Milan and Benfica, and then they'll go into the final. But this side, whoever goes through, got to take care of Real Madrid, got to take care of Bayern Munich or Man City, and then you potentially meet Napoli. So it ain't easy. But this is what we thrive for. I feel like our team, I don't know, I just get this feeling, man. There's just, we're at a turning point. I just have this vibe, just this feeling that something's changing within the team. Something is changing. Some people were commenting on Twitter saying yesterday, Graham Potter said that we'll try and effing win the Champions League, and we saw the dog in him. And today he comes out in press conference, apparently said, "We'll try. We'll see what we can do." And the dog disappeared very, very quickly. I don't know whether that's true or not. I don't really watch press conference, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm pumped. I know this isn't the most favorable draw. Of course, I would have loved to be on the other side where Napoli is, but it is what it is. It is what it is. our team needs to stay focused. Maybe it's good to have a quality team like Real Madrid be focused on every single game and work up to this game, build up a particular momentum, build up some form, and let's go. The return, Kante, ladies and gentlemen, looks up and buzzing. I'm not sure whether he's going to have some sort of feature against Everton. I would like to hope so, that he comes off the bench. But this guy, I'm looking at this machine. This guy could be the trump card for us moving forward for the rest of the season, man. Just in time coming back. Him and Enzo Fernandez, I think, could be devastating. And we could potentially even try a three-man midfield. We'll see what happens. I know our wing back, especially LCB Cucurella, does push up in midfield areas. And Reece James can contribute in midfield areas. So look, I mean, N'Golo Kante will be a huge factor for us, man. That Champions League winning run that we had a couple of seasons ago, massively. Kante put on 3 back-to-back man of the match performance for us to win the Champions League. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea met Romeo Lavia's entourage in Belgium this week. PYS is reporting this from this particular brother. I've got no idea. Belgium's reporter, I think, I believe. Let me just have a look. Can we just bring up this tab? Sasha Tavolieri. Everything possible. So yeah, Belgian probably has something important. Probably has a good scoop. So look, there's a lot of report coming out that we are in one of the front runners. In fact, we're probably the only front runner for Romeo Lavia. Joe Shields' connection with Romeo Lavia. I've got no issues. I think he's a superb player. He's a very, very interesting future prospect and strong, man. Every time I've seen Southampton play, Romeo Lavia is epic. So I've got no qualms about it. I did say yesterday that I would like to see Declan Rice, but Romeo Lavia, why not, man? I still think he's box to box, but if he can be disciplined enough to be a DM, I'm okay with it. Next up, the indication are that 80 million would be a figure Atletico are prepared to accept for Felix. Chelsea's co-owners are willing to continue to spend in the market. This is from Simon Johnson from the Athletic. Do you know what look, I don't want to get into the whole details of should we get him or should we not get him. All I want to say is that, because obviously all these type of news will continue on, and we'll see what João Felix does for us for the remainder of the season. Champions League is going to be a crucial one. He wants to win the Champions League. All I'm going to say is there are certain journalists, and I'm not talking about Simon Johnson, Liam Toomey, right, and Matt Law. Matt Law a couple of days ago said, it'll be an effing disaster if we let go of João Felix. Yeah, majority of the journalists, the other journalists, Liam Toomey, I'm not sure whether Simon Johnson have said this, they've got doubts over João Felix. Like Liam Toomey's article stating, Chelsea really need to check thoroughly if João Felix is actually required. We've got one hand, Mason Mount, and I get it. There's context. Mason Mount's a homegrown player. Mason Mount, didn't cost us any money. I understand that, but all I'm saying is some balanced journalism. One hand, one particular journalist is saying Mason Mount, letting him go will be an absolute disaster. On the other hand, another journalist is saying someone like João Felix, who I'm telling you right now, I know the goals have not come yet. It will come. He's getting unlucky with hitting the post, man. You take away João Felix from the attack, I'll kid you not, the attack won't look the same anymore. I dare you to remove João Felix for the rest of the season. Don't play him. Remove him. And you'll see how ineffective the attack will be. His combination with Sterling, Havertz, whoever else plays, is very crucial. His combination with Enzo Fernandez, very crucial. His technical ability is amazing, man. His ability to play in that half spaces, the goals, I'm just praying it's going to come soon, because that seems to be the holding point at the moment. But everything else, you take him away from this attack right now, we will not look good as we've looked for the past few games. And it's amazing, this journalism, man. It's just not balanced. One hand, it's an effing disaster if we let go of Mount, who's not been good. And the other hand, let's double check if we really need João Felix. Come on, man. Let's be honest about both the situation. You can both say, look, Mount hasn't been good. It's not really going to be a disaster if we let him go. We're going to clean up and get maybe 50, 55 million pounds. And with João Felix, look, he's potentially could be a big factor for us, man. I know Nkunku's coming in, and maybe both of them can coexist. Why not? Why not? We should aim for Chelsea Football Club to be the best in the school. Do you know what I mean? Best in class. So look, that's all I'm going to say about this particular situation. Let me know how you feel about that. Next up, Chelsea co-owner Todd Boehly is believed to have consulted Jorge Mendes on which clubs to consider investing in Portugal. Look, get a club in Portugal, man. Portugal, they breed talent over there. Chelsea are also sounded out clubs in Belgium. Belgium also, I think quite a few Belgian teams still available in Europa and Conference League. So also interesting prospect there. But Portugal, man, we see with Porto, Benfica, Sporting Club de Portugal, Braga's third. It'd be very, very good for some of our youngsters to go and be on loan over there and then breed some of the young talents from Portugal. I'd love a club. If Todd Boehly is able to get a club in Portugal, fantastic, man. Chelsea's poised to acquire a stake in French club Strasbourg, another one, France. Very, very interesting prospect. And I think this particular news came about a couple of months ago as well. I think we're very interested in getting Strasbourg. Both these leagues, man, France and Portugal, they breed some proper talent. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, look, we're going to wrap things up. We'll do the preview tomorrow early morning, so do tune in on that. We'll try and go for about maybe 9 a.m. UK time, so do look out for that. We'll do the preview on the match day, and then we'll have the watch-along. Quite a lot to talk about in the preview. But yeah, let me know how you feel about the Real Madrid draw in the Champions League. I know it's not favorable. And also the whole situation with Romeo Lavia and João Felix. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Subscribe to my second channel as well. The latest video up there dropped about, 12 hours ago, just a tad over 12 hours ago. It's about Arsenal getting dumped out from Europa. So do check that out. Until next time, everyone. Take care. See ya.